Good morning, student. Today I will go review for quiz number 1 for you. This one will be next week on September 10, and it starts from 6:30 until 8:30 p.m. That means you have 2 hours to finish the quiz, and after that you email for me. If you email for me by 8:30, you get 100% from the grading 100 quiz if you correct everything, or higher than that, because I give one optional for you to do for solve the problem. So basically, quiz number 1, you get 100 points plus 10 more for coloring I sent before last week, and 10 more points in the problem solving. So I give you 20. That means 2 extra credit for quiz number 1. The first one is coloring, the second one for solve the problem. So you have 20 for credits, and after that 100 for quiz number 1. If you do everything very good, you can get 120 total for quiz number 1. One more time, the quiz number 1 will be September 10 and at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. That means you have 2 hours to finish the quiz. So in the book, if you see right here in the book, I have around 14 questions in the book about definition, about discussion, about something in the book. I give you the page number, so you just write for me 2 sentences for this one. So 14 questions for question in the book, so try the best to mark in the book before the day, because I give you 2 hours, so that's why if you ready before, you can do faster. Okay, so today I give you some review from quiz number 1. Actually, I told you that's review, but it's A1, the quiz I will ask you. I have 3 parts. The first one, fill in the blank. The second one is true and false question, and the last one is multiple choice. 1 problem for extra credit, 10 points. If you interesting with that, you can do for credit 10 points. If you you not like to do it, you okay. That's just optional for people like to do this. You can get higher in the quiz number 1. Okay, so now go with the first one, that they fill in the blank. This is fill in the blank. I give you some like NEC, and I put the blank for you. After that, I put electrical code, and you need to fill out the one missing right here. Something like that. CRC, it is California something code. So basically, I give you 18 of them. For example, IPC right here on 18, it is international and code. So you need to fill out the blank for me, and one of them is, if you do incorrect, you will be subtract 1 point. That's a fill in the blank. The next one is true and false question. You see that I put one statement, and you need to answer for me T for true or F for false. So it depends on the contents from the sentence. You can say true or false right here. So I have 20 questions for that one, and one of them, if you do incorrect, subtract 2 points. Okay, so basically true and false, 2 points for each sentence. Fill in the blank, 1 point for each sentence. For example, this one, you do incorrect 3 of them, you will be subtract 3 points. But in true and false, if you do 1 incorrect, and you do, for example, you do 10 incorrects, you be subtract 20 points, because 2 points for each of them. True and false, you just put T stand for true and F stand for false. So you need to read careful on this one and give me the answer, T or F, and 1 sentence, 2 points. Like that, we have this is the second part. The first one, fill in the blank. The second one is true and false. Now the last one is multiple choice. This is one example for multiple choice question. I give you 1 question, and I have many choice. You select the best answer and circle in there for me, or cross for me. So basically, for example, you say B, you can circle B. If you see E, you can circle E. Remember, select the best answer, because some question I give you the answer is very close. So that's why you need to select the best answer. Okay, And this is one example, so you can see the multiple choice will be like that. I give you many choice, maybe A, B, C, D, maybe more than that, maybe A and B only. So you need to select the best answer and circle for me. Circle, for example, A, B, or you select D, or select A, something like that, or F. You just circle that one, and I know your answer. This one, 2 points for each. So that's why true and false and multiple choice question, you got 2 points for each. If you do incorrect, I subtract 2 points for each sentence. Now, this is one example for multiple choice. It's included in multiple choice. This belongs to the book. For example, the page number I give you last Tuesday. The page number in the book. So I suggest that you go to the book, open this page, and mark down. For you later on the quiz time, you do faster. And I need 2 or 3 questions for you, explain for your answer. That's it. For example, number 7, I ask you depression in architecture. You open the book on page 32, you read on of them, and after that, you write down few things. Which one you think that's important for depression in architecture, and you write down for me. Okay? So something like that. If you have page 25, open that, and you see competition in architecture. You mark it on, and you do something for later. You can, answer faster for this one. Okay, this is belong to multiple choice question, but it's a regard in the book. So if you have the textbook, I have 14 questions for this one. You see that? The page number I give you last Tuesday. So you need to answer before something I need 2 sentences. So you can do 2 sentences. Something I need 3 sentences. And you need to write out 3 sentences. Because some of the topic you need to write more. So I give you 3 sentences. The blank one, so you can write down in here for me. Please write something I can read it. Because some students, they write, look like it's hard to read. And that one is lose your point. Because I cannot read, so that I don't know what you write down for me. And you cannot get credit from this one. Okay, 2 points for each of them. Last one. This is the optional. I put it in optional. Solve the problem. 10 points. If you're interesting, you do it. You get 10 points. If not, you don't mind about this one. This is extra one. And the similar with last one. Remember last one I gave you 24 fitness. This one exactly like that, 24 fitness. But I change the area. The factor I keep the same, but I change the area. So the way you do is solve everything. I need 2 decimals for each of them. And after that, you add everything here. After you add everything with 2 decimals, I need you round up the number and write down the answer for me. One more time, this is optional. You can do it if you like. If you don't like it, you don't need to solve. If you solve, you get 10 points extra. If not, and nothing. Okay? So I just friendly remind for you that the occupancy factor, that means the area by square feet for each people can activate in there. For example, they say occupants factor 15. That means 1 people in the entrance, they need 15 square feet area for they can run or they can stay, something like that. And if they say occupancy factor is 125, that means they need 1 people needs 125 when they in the action. Okay, this is swimming pool, and they need 125 square feet for each people. So now, the way you get the number for occupants, you need to take the area, you divide for factor, and you got the number. One more time, I need 2 decimal. Every answer, I need 2 decimal. And you add everything at the end, and you round up the number for me. I need this number, the round up number. Okay, so if you're interested with that, do it. Get 10 points very easy. If not, forget it. Okay, so quiz number 1, it will be September 10 at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. How about after that? If you email me after 8:30, of course I waiting for you, but I can subtract something about the late. Okay, good luck for all of you, and hope that you got 120 points, not 100. 100 for the quiz, 1 for the coloring, and 10 points for the coloring and 10 points for problem solved. So if you're interested to solve the problem, you get 10 point extra for this one. So totally, quiz number 1, you can get up to 120 point. Okay, I will share with you. Few students email me the coloring already. It's so beautiful. I will share with you next time. Okay, so now basically just review for you about the quiz and what you can do for the quiz. They have 3 parts: fill in the blank, true and false question, and multiple choice. Okay, the book is very needed because 14 questions in there. So I hope that every people had the book and you can answer the question very good. Okay, good luck for all of you and see you next time.